Welcome back to our Meet the Athlete series for this year's World's Strongest Man, and today we're taking a look at one of our first new athletes for the 2023 Worlds, Matt Ragg from New Zealand.
So there are several newbies this year. Obviously, first up, we've got Matt Ragg from New Zealand, who has actually, looking into his history, has been around for a surprising amount of time.
Yeah, I think people sometimes forget how long it takes to get to this level. But as you say, you look back at Matt's kind of career, he's been competing in some fairly decent shows for a number of years, but just really starting to break through now. Amazing performance to finish off last year at the official Strongman Games. And now he's got his invite to World's Strongest Man.
So before we get into the details of this year's competition, let's have a quick look at some facts about Matt Ragg. The first, I thought this was really interesting. His first international competition was back in 2016 when he competed at the Amateur Arnold World Championships. And he placed third behind Zach Hatch, who won that year, and Yevgeny Markov.
Yeah, the Amateur Arnold's has really introduced us to a lot of very good athletes, and Matt is another athlete that's gone down that route before. So two of the biggest shows that Matt's competed at so far in his career are the 2017 and 2018 Arnold's Australia competition, where he placed 7th and 8th respectively.
And of course, in November last year, Matt competed in the official Strongman Games and placed third, which has earned him an invitation to a Giants live show. And now he's also got an invitation to the World's Strongest Man. And he said on his Instagram, "Can't believe I'm training for World's Strongest Man. This has been 10 years in the making."
He's been putting in the work, and OSG was the first time we really got to see Matt, and I was very, very impressed. The OSG competition really is high level. There's so many great athletes. I mean, there was athletes that competed at Worlds last year that competed at OSG in 2022 and didn't get into the top 10. So the top 10 at OSG are all very, very good. Matt's performances in the stones were really impressive. His deadlift looks really good. The training videos that we're seeing of his overhead, he's a very solid, competent performer. This is going to be a big step up for him, and we'll talk about the events for Worlds in a second, but I think it's going to be a huge opportunity for him to kind of springboard his career and keep progressing.
So the events for the heats this year are going to be a loading race, the deadlift for reps, a log ladder, a cone and circle, kettlebell throw, and then if they're in second or third place, the stone off. Now, it's harder with guys like Matt, who he's only got, 4 competitions on the Strongman archive, so there's not much to look at. But looking at his training, he's looking very, very strong. He was Viper pressing a 170 kilo log for 3 reps the other day.
Yeah, look at his training. He's looking very, very solid. He's good, solid overhead lifter, very strong in the deadlift. He actually won the deadlift, I believe, at OSG. I was also very impressed with his Atlas Stones at OSG. He won the Atlas Stones against very good opposition as well. So we've seen him perform on those type of events. Now, I say this every year. I've said it, just from experience in the past. Going to your first World's Strongest Man is tough. I would be surprised if Matt is going to go there and make the final.
Some great athletes haven't. Zydrunas and Brian didn't make their first final.
Absolutely. And it's not to say he won't, because being a good stone lifter really is an advantage with World's Strongest Man these days, as that is the deciding event for second and third place. But if you think as a newbie, you're going to be in a group with a number of really, really good guys. You could potentially have like a Brian Shaw, or Tom Stoltman, Kiliashkovsky and Novikov, etc. So it's always going to be tough. You've got to kind of go there and perform on every single event, and sometimes just the slower nature of Worlds can kind of catch people out, the amount of pressure from the media side of things. So it's all going to be interesting watching how he copes with that. But from what I've seen in training and how he performed at OSG, he's got a good level head on him, very, very solid and competent strongman, and I think if he peaks perfectly, focuses on one event at a time, who knows, he may score an upset. But for me, he needs to go there, enjoy the moment, give 100% and have fun.
So back to his training videos. He posted a video the other week of him doing 380 kilos raw for 3 reps. So interested to see him on the deadlift. Looking forward to seeing him on that log ladder as well.
Yeah, like I said, the training videos are going well. His overhead performances in his most recent competitions have been good. His deadlift at OSG, which is the last comp we've really got a good record. Before that, you're going back a fair few years. So it's even then, the progress has been huge since then. But his deadlift at OSG, he won the deadlift, which I think has to, put him in good stead for this. It's still a level up once again. You've got guys that can deadlift 400 plus for that kind of rep range. But I think he is going to be a great addition. Nice to see someone from New Zealand represented at World's Strongest Man once again. And I can't wait to see how Matt does. So guys, let us know your thoughts on Matt Ragg. Are you from New Zealand? Are you excited to see this man representing your country? I think he's going to do very, very well. Make sure you comment below, give us a like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you guys next time. Stay strong.